I've marked your paper, I think. Did you do the test, Akila? Can't remember.
Yes.
You did the paper, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, this was actually a checkpoint test that we did last week. Okay. I think I saw Isabel and Akila's paper. Is it Akila? Akila, you did the paper, right? I didn't hear you clearly.
Yeah, I did
Okay.
the paper.
Did they give you back the paper already?
Not yet.
Wait, I'll ask them to send it back to you. Can you send it back to Akila? Akila, we never received your paper. I only marked Isabel's paper. I didn't mark your paper. I marked another one called Zara. So it's okay. We will go through the question today. Maybe you want to try. Can you all do question one first? Then we try. Chop chop is all the easy peasy ones. Right? Easy, right? So cosine theta is this. Cosecant is what? Cosecant theta is 1 over sine theta. Am I right? So your sine is what? Sine is what? Opposite over hypotenuse, which is square root 7 over 4. 1 over this, you just terbalik. So it become what? 4 over square root 7. That's it. Finish already. First answer. 1 mark. Easy, right? Shouldn't take very long to do it. Now this one, again, we must understand all the three without using calculator. Without using calculator, you need to show me. So 1, this is 30, 60, all right, and then 45. These are the three angles that y'all must always know. Sine 30 is always half. So 1 over 2, all right, is half. So if this is 1, sine 30 is half, so this will be what? Square root 3. 4 minus 1, correct? Okay, again, the cosine 60 is half. 1 over 2, adjacent over hypotenuse. So this one become this one. Tangent 45 is 1. So opposite over adjacent. So this one will become square root 2. You can see all the three, what do you call that? Things are there. All you need to do, just now substitute. Now cosine 30 is what? Square root 3 over 2. Am I right? Now tangent 45 I know is 1. Okay, the famous angles. These three things must know. Must know, people. You have to know. So cosine sine 60, sine 60 is what? Square root 3 over 2. So the final answer is what? Square root 3 over 2 plus 3 over 4. That's it. Finish. Done? Easy? You all must get all these full marks. Okay? You must get full marks for all of this. Okay? Go on to the next question. Okay? Go on to the next question. Prove that this. I'll give you all 5 minutes on to do it. It's I don't want you all to just copy answers. Come on, let's do it. Akira, you're following through?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to do this also. How, Emma? Can or not, Emma? Oh God. It's stuck, is it? Okay, Juana, how? Why, Juana? Why? Akila, how? Okay, let me do it. Left hand side. So you have 2 tangent x plus secant squared x over 1 minus tangent square x. Okay, you know that everything is tangent, so you know the formula, right? This formula, you see, is given. That this formula. So 1 plus tangent square x is equal to secant square x, right? So you can use that formula. Okay, so you have 2 tangent x plus you have tangent square x plus 1. Am I right on? Over 1 minus tangent square x. Okay. Now, do you know that this one, if you, I don't know whether you can see it or not lah. This is actually this whole thing, the numerator is basically x squared plus 2x plus 1, which is actually x plus 1 squared. Okay, let me tell you then. Then you missed out another thing. So this one will be what? It's basically tangent x plus 1 square. Correct or not? Now the bottom is what? A plus b, a minus b. Lah. This is what? A plus b, a minus b. So it's what? 1 minus tangent x and 1 plus tangent x. Correct or not? Is this and this same? This and this same or not? Same, right? So I can cancel out 1. Right or not? I can cancel out 1. So what I have tangent x plus 1 over 1 minus tangent x. Correct or not? Until here, everyone clear? Actually, I wrote this down just for your. Okay. Now here, they want cosine sine. So now you do lah. Sine x over cos x plus 1 over 1 minus, all right, sine x over cos x. Correct or not? You make the to the same denominator. So you are sine x plus cos x, all right, over cos x. The whole thing over, okay, cos x. Actually, I'm writing down this so that y'all can see. Wait, this line is too long. All right, these will be what? Cos x minus sine x over cos x. All right. Okay, and you can see that I can cancel off this and cancel off this. Am I right or not? So I'm left with what? Sin x. Exactly this one. Okay. I can actually tabali and write it out also, right? Cos x plus sin x over cos x minus sin x. Sure. Understood, Hema? Agila can?
Yes.
Yeah, so sometimes you must know what you're doing. So 4 marks question. There's nothing uh difficult which I did, correct enough. I just changed it to this, make sure I cancel it. And I just, that's it, finish, came over. Now move on to the next one. Okay, give you another, this whole question is 8 marks, huh? Wonderful. Okay, do this, give you another 5 more minutes. Okay, now, Joanna. Let's see how you all can do this. This one you just first treat it, apply the identities again. All right, cosecant, and then apply to what do you call that? Once you apply the identities, you factorize. You factorize, get the values, basic your basic alpha. All right, and then you should be able to do already. So you know that cosecant is cotangent square x plus 1. It's in the formula sheet. All right, now you put it in first. So this one will be cotangent square x plus 1 minus 5 cotangent x plus 5. It's now equal to 0. All right, so you have cotangent square x, all right, minus 5 cotangent x plus 1 plus 1, you get plus 6 equal to 0. All right, can you factorize this? You should be able to factorize. So you have cotangent x, this is 5 means it's minus 3 and minus 2. Am I right now? Minus 3 and minus 2. So cotangent x minus 2, cotangent x minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay? Therefore, cotangent x is equal to 2 or cotangent x is equal to 3.
Yeah, what's it?
Why?
I
So-
know it's cosine over sine.
No. Cotangent is tangent. 1 over tangent. So is tangent x is now equal to half. You can find x.
Tangent.
Yes, cotangent is 1 over tangent.
When you say cosine over sine.
It's also cosine over sine. It is also cosine over sine. But the basic thing is cosecant, secant, and cotangent. What? The first thing we learn. Cotangent is 1 over tangent. So you have tangent x. All right, you have tangent x equal to 1/3. Now, can you find me the basic angles first? But understand now it's between 0 and 1. So, what is my x? Give me the x. Gimana? Use your calculator lah. Take your calculator. Give me to 4 calculator. Now, you're going to give me the answer. So, since I cannot work it out. Okay.
Eighteen point four.
Which one for? Which one?
Tangent x equals to 1 over 3.
Okay, so 18 point.
4.
Okay.
4.
Okay. It's okay. Let's put it to 1 degrees, one decimal place. Then the other one?
26.6.
Okay, 26.6. So these are the two alpha. We are not done yet, huh? We are not done yet. Okay, so now after getting the two basic alpha angles, you know that your tangent is positive in the first and the third quadrant. Correct or not? Okay, so this one will be what? Another one will be what? You add 180 to this. So 180 plus 26.6.
6.
Yes, this one. And this one?
198.
1.4. This one, put X. So these are the 4 answers you're supposed to give. All right? Or you want to write it down, X now equal to 18.4. All right, 26.6, 198.4, and 206.6. You should write it down like this. Understand? We're done. Okay? It's positive in the first and the third quadrant. Remember, I keep on telling you this. This is very important. This is theta. This 180 minus theta. This one 180 plus theta. This one 360 minus theta. All right. So what you did is that you did this and this today for tangent. Okay. So ASTC. So you did this and this. So you did 180 plus 26.6, you get 206. So you must give me all the four answers. If you never give me, you lose marks. You don't get a total 4 marks. Understood? Hema? Hema is doing. Next one is also a showing one, a proving one that we did. Go ahead, take another 5 minutes and do it. Please note, whenever you see this word hence, what does it mean? You have to use the previous part answer working, all right, in order to do complete this. So make sure you know this. Hence, is very important. Okay, come. All of you all must look to the note. Okay. It's okay, but you have the formula sheet in front. Okay, lah. Most of it is not. It's given, right? Cosecant 2x, of course, cosecant 2x is not given. Is what? Cosecant is what? Sine 2x. All right? It's sine 2x. All right? Sine 2x is given. Okay? Cotangent 2x is tangent 2x. Also is given. It's right. It's given, right? Inside the formula sheet. Yeah? Tangent 2x. Tangent 2x is given. Sine 2x is given. Cosine 2x is given. I think all the important one is given. Okay? I'll wait for y'all. Can Garuda's put a question? Easy peasy question. Yeah. 1 minus 1 gone, 2 and 2 gone, right? So cosine square, the cosine here, I'll cancel out 1, I'm left with cosine x over sine x, which is cotangent x. Done. Okay? Hema, okay?
How do you get cosine square x?
Formula, cosine 2x is 2 cos square x minus 1. Identity is an I also given it here.
Yeah.
Cosine 2x, 2 cos square x minus 1. Anyway, we went through this also. Is there? That doesn't mean that. Yeah, you should at least listen to the recording. So it's the formulas. So anyway, the formula is all given here. Just apply the formula only. So it's very important. The good thing about AMATs, it's not difficult. All right. Trust me, it's not difficult. I prefer AMATs to EMATs. I don't know why. All right. Somehow I prefer my my AMATs to EMATs because you feel good doing it, and every time you solve it, you feel like as if you can. Akila can or no, Akila? Now hence solve this equation. That means you have to use the part A. Emma, where anything you want to you're stuck or what? Let me know. So only for cosine 2x, right? There's three things. It can be 2 cos square x minus 1 or 1 minus 2 sine square x or cos square x minus sine square x. You can choose whichever you want to use to make your life easy to solve the problem. All right, you can choose. So in this case, I've chosen 2 cos square x minus 1. All right, because I know that the 1 and the 1 can cancel off. All right, okay, you see, you must understand. See, why cotangent 2x is actually 1 over tangent 2x. All right, why I never take that? Because I rather take this because I can combine these together. It'll make my life difficult. I can also take 1 over tangent 2x. Then I can do things, but it's going to make my life complicated. So you must always understand, because cotangent is what? Cosine over sine, and it's also 1 over tangent, correct or not? So you must know which one to take to make your life easy, to solve the problem. Alright, now, after doing this, hence solve it. Hence solve it. They say this, see, is equal to cos x. So, you wanna how? Remember on top, look on top. So it's from part 1, you know that half cotangent x is now equal to cos x. And you know that half, this is what? Cosine x over sine x is now equal to cos x. Okay, can I make my life a bit more easy? Can I just bring these 2 over so that I know it to become 2 cos x? The half, bring it over. So don't need to have multiple steps. Now, what's after this is what? Cos x is now equal to what? 2 sin x cos x. Correct or not? I bring it over lah. 2 sin x cos x. Then I bring this over. So it become what? 2 sin x cos x minus cos x. Don't cancel. There's a reason why I'm not cancelling. Alright? There's a reason why I'm not cancelling. It's now equal to 0. Alright? Now I can take out a cos x. All right, I have if 2 sin x minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, cos x is equal to 0. You find the values of x, or 2 sin x minus 1 is equal to 0. All right, 2 sin x is equal to 1. Sin x is equal to half. You know, sin half is 30. Now you give me the answers. If you have just cancelled just now, you have lost the cos x. You understand? So certain times you must be a bit more. I actually went through in the class. I think Hema was not there. All right, this kind of questions when we are doing the thing, don't make sure that you don't cancel it out. So that if you have cancelled the cos x here, can see here cos x cancel, or you bring the cos x over cos x is 1, then you have lost the value of cos x. All right, so now give me the values. One more thing, I will say, although you see, if they leave it in radian form, leave all your answers in radian form. Okay. All right. So you know that, okay, cos x means what? Your cos curve is like this, right? Start from here like this. So cos 0 is what? Here 0 is what? Pi over 2. See, sorry, this is 1. All right, this is 1. So cos 0 is 1. But cos x equal to 0, this will be what? Pi over 2. All right, and then you have this one to be 3 pi over 2. So you must understand the cos graph also. So what are the answers for this? What are the answers for this? X will be pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2, because the value is between 0 and to pi only. All right. All right. So you cannot take 3 pi over 2. Okay, pi is 180, correct or not? So you cannot take this. Okay, but you can actually write down the thing first. So x will be, you can write down first. All right, pi over 30 degrees is pi over 6, and 150 is 5 over 6 pi. All right, so the final answer, because the answer is, they say only from 0 to pi. All right, 0 to pi, I cannot take 3 pi over 2. All right. Okay. So I can take only what my answer. Therefore, my answer is x is now equal to pi over 6, which is 30, pi over 2, which is 90. All right. And then I have 5 pi over 6. Okay. I cannot take this. Okay. I cannot take this. This one I cannot take. Okay. Not in the range. Understood? Yeah. That's it. If you, I would advise you all to put it in terms of pi. If you put in decimals also, they are not going to penalize you. All right, some people will put pi over 6, 3 point, they will try to calculate you by 6. All right, but they're not going to penalize you, but I'll advise you all to just leave it in terms of pi. Okay, the final question. Is it the final question? Yes, 2 marks. You see, without using a calculator, again, without using a calculator, okay, find the answer. Come. Without getting the thing. Again, this part 2, and you see, given that this is this, but I can see from, you see not this one, I already proved it to cosecant 2 theta and cotangent 2 theta is already cotangent theta. So you can see here or not? Y'all must look lah. Just don't anyhow do. Alright? Use whatever is given. Then on top we have proven that cotangent 2 theta, cosecant 2 theta plus cotangent 2 theta is cotangent theta. Alright, from part 1, okay, we have proven that cosecant 2 theta plus cotangent 2 theta is now equal to cotangent theta. Alright, we have proven this. Alright, now you apply lah. So this one 3 cosecant 2 theta plus 3 cotangent 2 theta is now equal to 2 cosecant theta. So I take out a 3. Alright, I'm left with cosecant 2 theta plus cotangent 2 theta. Am I right now? Is equal to 2 cosecant theta. And this one is actually 3 cotangent theta. Am I right now? Is now equal to 2 cosecant theta. If you have understood this, it's now become easy now. Now, without using a calculator, ask you to find the value of cos theta, right? Okay, deduce that cos theta is 2/3. So now this one is what? 3 cos theta over sin theta. This one is what? 2 over sin theta. Correct? Now, what am I going to do? I cancel? I cancel. Correct or not? Cos theta is now equal to 2/3. Sure, nah, finish already. Done? Okay? Sure. It's not difficult, ah. Correct or not? Done? Hima? So when the idea for this kind of question most of the time, all right, most of the time you will see that whatever they have given you, all right, most likely you will be ending up using it. All right, you will be ending up using it. All right. If I have not told you what will you all have done? You all have done go and take cosecant, right? Cosecant is one, then you will end up doing the identity, put inside identity. Cosecant theta plus 1 is cotangent theta. Correct or not? You'll put that, also can do, but a very, very long way. And it's only 2 marks. Okay? Okay, we are done with this. Okay, take a 5 minutes break. Then we'll continue with our. Have we finished our trigo? Not yet. We are still in practice 13. All right, notes 2. Notes 2. You have a notes 1 also, right? This is notes 1. This is notes 1, right? Where's you have a notes 1, right? You attended the notes 1, right?
I didn't bring it.
Yeah, but you have lah.
Yeah.
Okay. Notes one. This notes two, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we did this before you joined me. Joined this class. All right. So we went through the whole that set. All right. Then we are now in notes two. So please go and try it out. You shouldn't have any problem. All these are easy peasy ones. The easier ones are the trigger introductory and all this stuff. Please go and try it out. If any questions, ask me. Can because we already covered all this already. Started in November. Okay. Okay. Now, and if you need the recordings, please ask the CAs. So that means they have the recordings for all our sessions. Okay, come. Well, you're still having a 5 minutes break, right? Okay, 1:20 will start. 3 more minutes. Break means handphone. They brought in the new ruling because of your MOE. Y'all cannot use have you started school already yesterday? They have brought in the new system, you cannot use handphones throughout. Y'all have all abuse the system. Abuse the system until they made it their way. They made it official, or they made it in all the news, English news, Tamil news. I see every news also they are now saying, okay, phones are not disallowed across all the news, Chinese, Malay, Indian, all everything also they mention it already. So you cannot escape. Okay, come. Enough of your handphones. Put it out. Okay, now start on this practice 13. Once we have finished with practice, example 10. Okay. Again, this one. Okay. It's the same concept. Okay, y'all can try. It's the same concept. Come, try first. We have already covered this in the test. From 0 to pi, we just did it something very similar. So this is what? See, this is an example I can do lah. Okay, 3 sine 2x is now equal to 5 cos x. And you know that sine 2x is sine 2 sine x cos x. All right, it's now equal to 5 cos x. All right, and as I said, don't cancel it out. All right, so you have 6 sine x cos x minus 5 cos x is now equal to 0. Right? Now I take out a cos x. I'm left with 6 sine x minus 5. Equal to 0. You understand? Now you have cos x is now equal to 0. You have 6 sine x, okay, minus 5 is equal to 0. You have 6 sine x is equal to 5 sine x is equal to 5 over 6. Okay, can you give me the answers? I don't have a calculator, so I want the answers be given. So for this, I know lah, you just did it, right? X, we have pi over 2, all right? And you have 3 over 2 pi. Am I right? Not 270 degrees. All right? And this one, give me the answer. 5 over 6. I don't think so you can leave in terms of pi lah. Okay. Give me the answer. No, I said, Ivana. The one is in whatever you're doing is, I think it's in degrees.
The answer is it should be in degrees or radians.
Should be in radians. But yeah, should be in radians.
So once I get 56.4,
56.4 is in degrees.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right, put it to radians.
You have to.
How?
So you know that pi radian is 180 degrees. So if you have, so this is the simple math lah. So 1 radian is actually, or yeah, 1 radian is 180 over pi. All right, or 1 degree is now 180 over, sorry, pi over 180. All right, so 56, you just whatever you did times by pi over 180. You get the answer already. Give me the answer. First, whatever answer you all get, 56 or something, right? Times by pi, or just divide by 180. 0.1313 pi. That's because you
314.
okay. 0.314 pi. All right, another one more. Because sign is positive in the first and the second. So 180 minus the 56 something. Okay. Oh.
No one splits.
0.686 pi. Is it? Okay. So this is how we do it. You get it right? Now go on to the next question. It's the same thing. Now it's in degrees. Now it's in degrees. Same thing, guys. Sorry, girls. My daughter is in primary 2. She's watching, now she calls her brother bro. And dad also sometimes she calls me, what, bro? What? I'm a daddy. You know? She's in P2. Can do? Yeah, give it to you until here. You all should be able to continue. All right. Cos 2x is actually 2 cos square x minus 1.
Yeah.
All right. So you can do this. Bring it over. Now you factorize. All right. You should be able to factorize. Okay. If you can't see, put it, Jumana, put it like this. 4x square minus 7x minus 2. All right, 4x square minus 7x minus 2. All right, okay, equal to 0. So now go and factorize this. Can see, no? Remember, you can't see the x, you can put it this way. Now this one will be what? So this will be 2x, 2x. All right. No, not 2x. Should be 4x and x. So you have 2 times 1. All right. So you get 8x and you have x. All right. So you become this be negative. This will be negative. So you have minus 7x minus 2 and you have 4x squared. So all right, so your thing is now is what? 4x plus 1, 4x plus 1, and x minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, so the same thing. So once you write it here, you should. So you have 4 cos x plus 1 and cos x minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, cos x is now equal to negative 1/4 and cos x is now equal to 2. Okay, this one you have to reject. Why? Because the maximum the cos can go is only 1 and minus 1. The maximum it can go is 1, the lowest it can go is minus 1. 2 is you cannot. So now we have left this is a negative quadrant. Give me the answer.
75.5.
Wrong. Because you're getting the alpha. Because cos is positive in the first alpha quadrant. So you should take the 180. You should take correct now. You cannot give me 75. I'll mark you wrong. Okay. You can get all the answers. So 180 minus 75.1. What is it?
104.
104. Okay. Another one more. Third quadrant. Fourth quadrant is positive. So it's 180 plus the 75 something. You just got the alpha, Jumana. That's how you whatever you give me is the alpha. So so the answer is actually the first quadrant, the second quadrant, and the third quadrant. So 180. Again, I'm telling you, this is very important. Like this. This is what theta, 180 minus theta. This is what 180 plus theta, and 360 minus theta. So you got me this just now. So I ask you to do this and this now. 255.5 degrees. Yes. Okay. So that summons you to give you for negative quarter. Always check your answers, please. All right. Always check your answers. Always advocate. Remember. So every time you got this answer, put it inside here. 7 of this, then you put the answer here. You see whether this answer is equal to this answer. All right. Put it and check. Make sure you check. Once you check, you're confirmed, you're happy, you're not going to come back to this question. All right, you're not going to come back to this question anymore. Okay, go back. Once you're done, go back to the next one. Are you all convinced now? Have you all checked your answer? Make sure you all are convinced with yourself. Someone put this in standard form. Will completely set. Now, first cross multiply first. Right? Cross multiply. So 2 tangent 2x is equal to negative tangent x, right? Then after that tangent 2x, you have the formula. Right? Tangent 2x, you have the formula. So you have 2 tangent 2x is now equal to negative tangent x. I will use another color. Orange. 2 tangent 2x is now equal to negative tangent x. And tangent 2x, you have the formula. Where is the formula? What's the formula?
Tangent x is equal to 2 tangent x over 1 minus tangent.
Yeah, so it's 2 tangent x over 1 minus tangent squared x. Am I right? Is now equal to negative tangent x. Okay, what's the next thing you're going to do? What's the next thing you're going to do? Come, y'all do first, try. Not every time I give the answers, will be easy for y'all. Actually, you don't need to even think of it. You see, don't need even cross multiply first. Make my life a bit easier. You know why? Tangent x and tangent x, I can cancel it off. Okay, if I don't bring it over, again, if I don't bring it over, so tangent 2x is actually 2 tangent x over 1 minus tangent squared x over tangent x. Am I right? Not? Is equal to negative half. That's why I'm saying you can cancel off the tangent x. So it's easier for me, correct or not? That's why when I write it down, I'm thinking, oh, this is tangent x. So now what you have now? All right, you have 2 over 1 minus tangent squared x is equal to negative half. Am I right? Now you can actually make it into what? Solve for tangent square x. You bring it over, now you cross multiply. All right, now you cross multiply. So this one will become 4 is now equal to, there's a negative 1, right? So I can take it as tangent square x minus 1. Okay? So now tangent square x is now equal to 5. Am I right or not? Correct or not? Tangent square x equal to 5. So your tangent x is now equal to square root 5 plus minus. And can you give me the answers? So your basic alpha, you should be able to get, but since it's plus minus and it's from 0 to 360 degrees, you have to give me all the values. Correct or not? So theta 180 minus theta, 180 plus theta, and 360 minus theta. Just give me all the values. First one is what? 65.9. Okay. Then minus 180, you get 114.1. Correct? Then 180 plus 65.9, you get 245.9. And then you have 360 minus 65.9, you get 294.1. These are your answers. Okay? Okay. By right, until here is what your school should have done in Sec 3. No.
They did.
I mean, some I'm saying by right.
When is it school?
No, the same school. Same class? No. Okay.
No, additional.
You sure?
Yeah, additional.
Okay. So by right.
Yeah. How I didn't want to hear.
Okay. Anyways, if your teacher should have completed here until here in Sec 3. And what we have covered in November, December, and today is where we are. And this is I thought it was a revision, but end up most of you didn't get it. All right. So it's a thing, and I don't know if your school will do a revision or not. Hopefully, your school does a revision on whatever we have covered so. If not, the first two chapters will help. Now, R formula is where your school is going to start this year. All right. Okay, R formula is where your school usually will start. Usually, secondary schools they will start with, they will cover until whatever I've done so far. All right, all the identities, proving, and all this stuff. They will start with R formula. Okay, so now what is this R formula is all about? Okay, what is this R formula is all about? Akila, are you with me?
Yeah.
Can you are you able to follow all this?
So far can.
Okay, good. Now have your school covered all this already? Akila?
Yeah.
So they have not started on R formula. I bet they have not started it. So I'm going to start with R formula. I'm not going to really start today. I'm just going to give you a prelude. There's only 10 minutes left. Okay, we will do proper R formula next week. Okay, this R formula, right? Okay, if you see something like this, all right, okay, what can you do? What can you do? How to solve this kind of question? All right, how are we going to solve this kind of question? Come, tell me. So you have something like this, and what can you do about this? So what I can do is that 3 sine x, right, minus 5 cos x, right, is now equal to 0. What I can do is that I can divide by cos x. All right, so that I can get tangent x. Am I right or not? So it become what? So you understand first. This one will be cos x, and this will be 5 cos x over cos x will be equal to 0. Okay, then you have 3 tangent x minus 5 is equal to 0. So you have 3 tangent x now equal to 5. Tangent x is now equal to 5 over 3. Okay, now 5 over 3. Therefore, x you're going to find out. Okay, x will be your inverse tangent. Correct or not? Which will give you how much? Okay, 50, but you know that tangent is positive in the first and the third. 59.0 and then 180 plus 1239.0. Am I right? These are the values you have. Correct or not? Okay, this is how we're going to do. Because tangent is positive in the first and the third. Okay, now this one. Okay, you can do the next question. I give you an example. This is an example which I did for you all. All right, now can you do the practice 14 first? Something very similar. Am I right now? So you divide by a cosine 2x. Am I right now? Okay, you divide by a cosine 2x. Do first. I want you all to give me the answer. Okay, so your x, your 2x will be what? So this 2x, okay, maybe, yeah. So, no, what's the answer? Inverse tangent 2. What's the answer? You all are waiting for what? Come on. And they say it's from 0 to 270. So I told you, right, when you see 2x, you have to go another one more round. Correct or not? So first answer, inverse 2. So what answer you get? Tangent inverse 2. You get 63.4. Am I right or not? First answer, 63.4. And tangent is positive in the third quadrant, which is plus 180. Am I right or not? Which is 243, which is still within the range of 270. So you have 243.4. All right. Now, as I said, it's 2x. You still need to go another one more round. So this one, 63.4, you need to plus another how much? 360. Am I right not? All right, it's actually 423.4. And this one, 243.4. You plus another 360, you get 603.4. All right. Now, after getting all this, okay, go and do your x. So 63.4 divided by 2, you get 31.7. All right. 243.4 divided by 2, you get 121.7. Then you have 423.4 divided by 2, you get 211.7. And 603.4. All right, divided by 2, you get 301.7. But you can see the range is between this. Correct or not? So I can take this, I can take this, I can take this, I cannot take this. You understand? So your final answer is only these three. Understood? Understood? Okay, so this is where we are coming in. Okay, so we can actually do this. Now, these two are very simple. You can find the values, right? Not now, what happens when you are tasked with something like equal to 2? All right, what will happen when you are tasked with something equal to 2? It's not going to work because you know why? Because if I make this as a divided by cost, right? You understand, huh? If I divide by cost by this, right? Okay, this one will give me the first term will give me a tangent, second will give me a 4, then the other one will give me 2 over cos theta. Correct or not? We cannot solve. Alright, we cannot solve. And that is where we are going to use this method called the art formula method. Understand? So if it's 0, perfectly all right. You see, if it's 0, first question and the second question is perfectly all right. But when it's not 0, okay, that's where the problem comes in. And of course, we have learned the additional formula. Am I right now? All right. Remember this additional formula we learned? The first one, this one. Where is the additional formula? Additional formula. All right. We went through this. I think you are missing in action. All right. This is an additional formula. Sin A is what? Sin A plus sin B is what? Sin A, sin B, cos A is cos B. All these are identities. Anyway, inside your test paper also, this test paper, all right, it's also given, right? Can see here? It's also given, right? The first one, the sign there, sin A plus sin B is actually this sin A plus sin B cos A cos B. So all these are given. Okay, and we will be all right. We will be using it in the as part of the R formula. All right. So these are the things. I'm not going to go into it today. We have left 2 minutes only. So please understand that I will teach you the R formula. The reason I'm just giving you a prelude to it. So next week I will just come and straight away do the R formula. So remember the R formula, we need to use your addition formula, which is a sin A plus sin B. All right, and then we'll tend to get you need to find out how we can actually use the additional formula, which is of this format, to solve that kind of equation. Okay, so this we will do this next week, and our formula is something that is highly tested in your O levels, very very highly tested, and there's an application questions here. You can see here like this. They love this. I don't know why. For the past few years, I've been seeing this kind of questions coming up. Application question saying that there's a lawn la there, something like this, and there, see, they love this R formula. So R formula again. That's why I said your school will start with R formula this year. All right, and they expect you to know all your trigo stuff that we covered until now. They expect you to know well. Get it? So next week we'll start on R formula. Akira, you okay?
Yep.
Okay, next week we'll start on R formula. Have your school's lessons not started yet, right?
Yes.
Tuesday. Okay, so let me know. Tuesday is starting. Okay, lah. Where is your first maths lesson? Tuesday. Okay, so go through the turn and let me know next week what your school has started. All right.
Not coming next week.
Why? Important lesson, important lesson you're missing in action. Okay, so make sure you look at the recording, Okay, and then we will continue next week, Kumana. Okay, and Akila, see you. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your weekend, and we will do it together next week. Okay.